This is why you gotta love trading 212. Do you see the honesty right there? 76% of people lose their money. How? What's good, all my special people out there, you beautiful people. Today we're going to be talking about trading 212. Which account should you start with? I'm gonna make it simple. I don't like complication. I don't want, all this jargon that you don't understand, or especially if you're just a beginner, you're like, okay, I do want to get started with trading. I want to open up an account, but I don't know which one to open. What are the, the benefits, like the side effects, but all of that stuff. So we're about to talk about it right now. Be sure to watch the video from beginning till the end. With that being said, YouTube is Ronnie MP.
It's RonnieMP.com.
Want to join my free gift card giveaway? Subscribe to the channel, like the video, and turn on the notification. Then let me know that you subscribe down below. That's it. Hey yo, what's good YouTube? You know who it is. It's your boy Ronnie MP. Thank you and welcome to a brand new video of It's Ronnie MP, the show where we bring you guys a bunch of videos suggested by you guys and you guys only. I don't know why I did that, but I was like, yeah, I'm ready to do it, and I did it. Okay, but if you're brand new to the channel, then be sure to absolutely destroy that like button. Let's just do it now, get over and done with, because it helps out a ton with the YouTube algorithm. In fact, when you do it, puts this video out in front of like-minded future entrepreneurs, millionaires and billionaires such as you and me. So do that. Subscribe button is right there, and then that ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling, there we go. The notification bell's right there so you don't miss a video when I release one. So for today's video, I want to clarify a few things that I don't want to make things too complicated or anything like that. Basically, is if you're a beginner, you might not even be a beginner. You might have, dabbled in here and then, and now you feel like it's time for me to get started with trading or investing. They're actually two different things. Trading and investing, completely two different things, even though it's called Trading 212. I invest on Trading 212. I don't trade per se, but we'll talk about that a bit more later on. So basically, to break things down, if you want to open up an account with Trading 212, there are 3 different accounts that you want to open. I'm gonna go through basically all of them one by one, and the one that I use, and give you what my opinion is and what you should do. As always, I'm not professional. Disclaimer: I'm not professional advice. All of that stuff. Basically, all right. I'm just showing on this channel. Basically, I share my journey and what I do and the things that work for me. So do your own research, your own Okay, we're gonna do this again. All right. Due diligence. Okay, sometimes we struggle with saying that word because we're talking so fast. But yeah, be sure to do your own research. But as I've always told you guys on this channel, I'll keep everything as transparent as possible, so you get basically how things work and how it is, and not feed you nonsense or BS. Okay, so we're going to be going into Trading 212's website, which I'm about to do right now. So with Trading 212, you have 3 different accounts: the Invest, the CDF, the ISA, and everything else. But we're going to be talking about the Invest first. Okay, we're going to click on. So as soon as we open it up, we see it says invest with as little as £1. They are referring to fractional or fractional shares. Okay, so these are basically shares. Instead of you having to buy a full share of Amazon, which I can show you guys on my phone as well, if it's connected. Okay, instead of you having to buy a full share of Amazon, you can buy a fractional share. So meaning basically a tiny bit of a share. You don't own the whole share, but you just own a tiny bit of it. And I'll give you a perfect example so you can see, because you might be thinking, why would I want to buy just a tiny bit and not all of the whole share, right? So it seems like I've got a notification right there, but I'll check that out later on. So if we go to Amazon, where is it? Amazon, not right there. Okay, Amazon. Oh, let's just type it. Bloody heck. Amazon. There we go. So you can see, to own this is so silly. To own one full share of Amazon, you need to pay up £3,116. Ain't nobody got time for that. And plus, a lot of people don't have that much money saved up anyways, let alone trying to buy one full share of Amazon. So what you're allowed to do, well, Trading 212 makes it easier for you. Now you can actually buy a fraction of a share, meaning a tiny bit of a share. So you can click on buy, and then you can basically adjust to what you want to buy. Okay, £1, blah blah blah, and all of that stuff like that. So basically, this is according to the free funds in your account, which you would see right at the top, right there. So you see right there where it says free funds, currently 0 because I've used up the money to invest in some shares that I wanted to invest in. But that's basically what you would do. If you have free funds, then you can buy as little as £1. As you can see, it says right there, you get started with investing as little as £1. So with the invest account, the good thing is there's 0 commission to invest. And by the way, just to mention to you guys as well, if you're finding value already, smash that like button, as I said. But just to clarify with you guys, so now the good thing I love about TRADING212 is they'll give you a free share, because you can see it says as little as £1 right there. So they're also referencing to, if you deposit £1 into your account, your brand new account, considering you signed up using someone's link, which I've got a link in the description for you guys, because if not, then you don't get a free share. But if you sign up, so using my link in the description, for example, which will be right there, then, and deposit £1 into the account, then TRADING212 will give you a free share that's valued up to £100, just like this one. So if I show you guys the EasyJet one, it's a free share that I received, £7. I received free money basically. All right. Bank of America, £20. Okay, free money once more. All you had to do is deposit £1 into the account and you get yourself a free share. So that is exactly what they're referring to right there. They also have 0 fee stock and shares ISA, which is absolutely amazing, but we're going to talk about the ISA later on. They've got 10,000 plus, so that's over 10,000 global stocks and ETFs. If you don't know, ETF is basically a basket of stocks. So basically, instead of investing into one company, you can invest into a bunch of companies, or if we use in sweet terms, instead of buying Maltesers only, you can buy Celebration Pack and you get a bunch of chocolates in there. Maltesers, Snickers, every other chocolate that you like. Basically, this way you are invested, or you bought a tiny bit of each one instead of buying one massive pack of Maltesers. Does that make sense? I hope it does. Okay, so fractional shares, which is right there that I mentioned already. No foreign exchange fees, which is always beautiful. Okay, unlimited instant trades, which is also amazing. And then auto invest and pies, which basically you can set everything to invest automatically. So you set it up and then it will drag money out of your bank account. Okay, you can set all of this up. It will drag money out of your bank account and automatically invest it for you. So it saves you time. You don't have to sit behind the computer screen with 1,000 different screens and constantly having to keep putting money into the account. If you set it up once, it will just keep on each and every single month. You get paid whenever your payday is, on the 30th, on the 1st, whatever. Then money automatically gets deducted out of your account and it gets invested into the companies that you selected to be invested in. How amazing is that? I know TRADING212, they're on a different level. It's mad. But we move. So that's the invest account. To keep it simple, if you want to invest, there's that pie again I was mentioning, invest as little as £1. To keep it simple, and also some of the markets, you can see the London stock market, New York, that's NASDAQ, and a bunch. Okay, so that's just like, you get into that more once you actually open up your account. Okay, but the thing you want to look out for is really this. You see this right here where it says TRADING212 is authorized and regulated by the FCA, Financial Conduct Authority. That's really important. This means basically you're safe. Okay, and then it says your funds are kept in a segregated account and are protected by the FSCS up to 85,000. So meaning basically if TRADING212 were to go bust or something were to happen that wasn't anticipated, your money is backed up to £85,000. Hopefully it's still clear, and then we protect your data and all of that. So you can basically set everything to be super secure, to ensure that you don't get hacked or fraud and all of this, because you know in this day and age that we live in, there are people out there unfortunately who want to just harm people and steal from people. So TRADING212 saying we'll back you up. We've got your now with the invest account, as you can see, you are subject to paying capital gains tax. So meaning if you make money, then you'd have to pay tax on that. But if you hold your share and you don't actually sell it after a year, then you'll pay less tax, which will be capital gains and so forth. But if you keep buying and selling and whatnot, then you're due to pay much more tax than you would. That's just a side note, so you can keep that. Know that if you open up an invest account, you will pay tax. Full stop. Okay, so on the next one that we're moving on to is our CDF account. Okay, so if you click on that, learn more, and then on the last one, I'll tell you guys which one I use and my recommendation and all of that stuff right there. Okay, as I mentioned, this is my opinion, what I use for, I guess, for entertainment purpose, for sharing purpose, transparency purpose, whatever purpose you want to add to this, but I'm just keeping it real with you guys. Okay, that's basically what we're doing right now. So you can see right there, it says you can now trade stocks, forex, indices, and more, zero commission, tight spreads. Okay, if you wanted to open that account, you open it right there. But there's a key thing before you get too carried away and you're like, you know what, I want to open up this account right now. The key thing is, I'll get to it. Give me a second. So this is what you would have once you open up your account. You can set all of this. It says UK is number one, blah, 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 which is all awesome. Forex, tight spread, more than 150 pairs even. Okay, cool. These are just things, as I said, guys, you get into it. I don't want to overcomplicate things. Trading can be a complicated topic enough as it is, especially if you're a beginner and you just don't want that long stuff. Okay, but you'll find out more if this is what you choose to go down, if this is your path. Okay, so it says stocks right there are like Lloyd, Apple, Tesla, commodities, gold, oil, silver. These are all, you get access to all of this on this account. Trade more than 30 indices, major and niche markets with no commission. Okay, so this is the part that I always mention that you always look out for. If your money is safe, secure, up to 85k is backed up. If anything were to go wrong, majority of the time, it doesn't really, to be honest with you, it's really hard, but it's not impossible. Okay, so transparent trading terms, zero commission, which is good. You want a company that's transparent with you, so zero commission, tight spreads, stops loss and take profit. Okay, cool. Negative balance protection, instant execution, no hidden fees, bloody blah blah blah, all that stuff is great. But the one thing you need to make sure you know about the CDF, CFD, sorry, I always say CDF, I don't know why that's stuck in my head, but anyway, CFD is, guys, is this part. Talk about transparency. They're telling you 76% of retail investors, okay, investor accounts, lose money when trading CFDs with this provider, meaning you're more likely to lose money. They're just keeping 100%, because basically what this is, what CFD is basically like gambling. You're betting that the company will go up or it will go down. So you're saying, okay, I believe Apple's share price will be, I don't know, 500 on this date or whatever it is, and then you're betting on that basically, and it's to do with TRADING212 loaning you money. And is for me personally, in my opinion, I just think this is where it gets messy. This is where, if you truly don't know what you're doing, you can't just wing it. You might wing it and get lucky, but there's also that one time when you get unlucky. So I don't know, would you rather lose 76 or be that a part of that fact or statistics of losing 76% of or being within that 76% statistic, or you prefer to play the long term and be safe and be wise with your money? So I think when a company themselves, when they're openly telling you that you're most likely going to lose money on this, I just personally don't see as to why you would dive into that. Okay, I don't want to accept that risk. Okay, if as I'm talking you're like, I don't quite understand what CDFs are, it says it right here. Okay, hence to why I didn't really go over it, because I know you guys can definitely read, but it says CFDs are complex instruments and come with a high risk of losing money rapidly due to leverage. And then it goes on about the 76% of professional or retail traders losing their money. Then it says you should consider whether you understand how CDFs work and whether you can afford to take the high risk of losing your money. Damn, talk about transparency. They keep it real 100 right there. You are most likely going to lose your money. Okay, but that's that. That's if. And by the way, we see CFDs, it takes a long time. You have to look into like charts and understand what's going on and all of that, and then yet you still take that risk. So now the ISA account, this is what this is the account that I have basically, and this is what I personally recommend in my opinion and my experience. So not just opinion, but experience as well. So far, so there's a reason as to why I recommend that, is because I think is honestly the best. Okay, because it allows you to not dodge, because it's not illegal, but to avoid paying tax. Who wants to pay tax and willingly, like, I want to, like, I love paying tax. Literally, I'm addicted to paying. Nobody. No one. Okay, so this is what the ISA account allows you to do basically. So you can invest, and every single penny that's in there is yours to keep. Whether you make profit, whether you don't, is in every money in there is yours to keep. So you can see zero commission and all of the stuff that we went through. Really, it's the exact same. It's basically the exact same as the invest account. You know, the invest account that I went through at the beginning, it's pretty much the exact same thing as the ISA account. But the ISA account, you get to not pay tax, which, as I said, who isn't happy with that? Everyone is happy with that. Okay, so you get all of the benefit of the invest account, but you just don't pay tax, and you get a limit of how much money you can deposit inside the ISA account. Why do you have a limit? Well, guess what? The government, you just think the government is just going to allow you to not pay tax and to dodge, what did they call him, Uncle Sam? But the tax man, they're obviously not going to allow you to just completely deposit an ungodly amount into your ISA account and just keep on investing and keep on making profit or capital gains and not paying any tax on that. That was just going to create like a bunch of billionaires for free. So what they do is they make sure that there's a cap on how much money you can deposit into your ISA account, which is, if you're wondering, 20,000. So £20,000, which is a ridiculous amount for the majority of people to invest consistently year in, year out. So basically, every year you have a cap of £20,000. You can only deposit £20,000 into that account. Once you go past 20,000, it's a no-no. You can't, basically. All right. So 20 grand is the limit, and then you can invest, and all the profit you make within that ISA account is yours to keep. Basically, all the money you deposit inside is yours to keep. Does that make sense? And you get to avoid paying tax. Okay, which is, if you ask me, that is mwah. So as I mentioned, 20 grand is a lot for people to invest in every single year. So basically, it's almost as if it's your benefit, because once you max out that 20 grand, guess what you can do? You're still allowed to open up an invest account and carry on investing from there. So anything on top of that 20 grand, already you would have to pay tax on it, but you're obviously going to be fine with that because you've already maxed out your ISA account, which you are only, by the way, allowed to open up one ISA account. You're not allowed to have multiple ISA accounts. So you're only allowed to open up one. So if you already have an ISA account, you can't open up another one on Trading212. It's going to have to be an invest account. But the majority of people don't actually have an ISA account opened up. So if that's you, then go ahead, by all means, open up an ISA account right now and get started with investing. Deposit £1 into the account, and guess what they're gonna do? They're gonna give you a free share to get you up and rolling. But it doesn't just stop there. If you get the link that's in the app, which I can show you guys right now, if you get the link that's in the app right now, if you go to share, I'm gonna check what that notification is, but if you go to there we go, get free shares. If you just share that link to 20 of your friends, you're gonna get 20 different shares, which could be valued up to silly amounts, like obviously £100, but you could end up essentially with over £700 free that you can withdraw as well as money to keep. Okay, so if you do try to withdraw the money that you get from your free share, then what I'll tell you is, once you go through the withdrawal request, it's going to take 30 days because it's obviously free money, but it's going to take 30 days, and then after that 30 days the money will be deposited into your account. Okay, so it does that because it's free money, so they're going to double check everything, because you're going to have to sign up, and you know the whole sign up process, like you have to be honest with the application, right? You have to give your real name, your address, everything. Okay, but after that is that. But if you want to withdraw your own money, it takes literally 3 business working days. If that, then your own money is right there, but it's just for the free shares that you get if you ever wanted to cash them out. But majority of the time you don't. I've kept all of my free shares in there because in 10 years time, in 3 years, 5 years time, that could be worth way more than what they gave me. So I wouldn't advise it. If it's a free share that you like, keep it in the account and start watching the money grow over time, especially if you are a long-term investor anyhow. Okay, so I love all of my free shares are doing good, man. Thank you so much, Trading212. So as I mentioned, link is in the description. If you want your free share, then go and grab it right now. Click that link in the description and open it up. But since we're on camera, let me just check what that notification was. Notification. Okay. All right. So it's nothing super special. All right, it's just the iShares. Okay, cool. S&P. All right, so that's that. But I hope, guys, it's as clear as day, really. I've simplified it. I didn't want to make it too confusing or complicated. I know you should get it. If there is a question, then be sure to comment in the comment section down below. I'm there to help you guys out. That's the whole point as to why I'm doing all of this. If you're finding value, as I said, destroy that like button. It helps get this video out in front of like-minded people such as you and me, okay? The future entrepreneurs. So be sure to do all of that. So guys, by watching this video, you did not waste your time. Don't forget to tell your haters to get in line. Check out this awesome video, by the way. If you enjoyed this video, check out this awesome video that's right there. The awesome video that is also right there below. As I told you, if you watched this video till the end and you enjoyed it, then you're definitely gonna enjoy them too. Subscribe button is right there. Trading212 link to get your account started up and get your free share valued up to £100 is in the description down below, so be sure to get started as well. So peace out. Thank you ever so much. Bye bye, guys.